Okay, so we at least have one world. Oh. I should probably make sure none of my mods got turned off in the last crash. Because the overhaul mod, no, is still there. Good. Okay, so in that case, maybe I can get back to my previous world. Alright, cool. Yeah, so apparently, this is a weird little bit. Apparently I cannot launch this game and this world. I can't launch this game, this world, whatever, with Chrome open. I have to have Firefox. So you know how to make mod packs, right? Makes it much easier. Yeah, I have a mod pack. It's all of my current mods. It's mainly just getting this thing to behave. This dumb stuff. Okay, so we got tungsten equipment. I don't even like this world, honestly. And the jungle's actually really dense over here. I should probably head over to where the desert was. Well, how about, let's check this. So we have... Oh. This should be... Oh, okay. Use a scarab idol in the desert at any time. Use a storm flare during the day in the desert. Slime King. Use that randomly in the outer thirds, or kill 150 slimes during slime rain. Okay. Well, you know that's actually a not unreasonable thing I can do. Oh, this thing actually swims ridiculously fast. I'm just gonna wander around for a while. Oh. Oh yeah, we do know there's a nice biome. Part of the reason why I gave up hanging out in this area is because I'm cold. I'm not entirely sure if temperature-related damage is exactly my jam in this game. It's probably fine. Especially because, you know, I have pretty damn good healing. It's barely hurting me. Ow. That'll hurt me a bit more. The random incidentals along the way. Oh. I forgot we could come here. I forgot we'd find this so early. I guess it makes sense. Okay. There we go. Unfortunately... Oh, good. It's cold. Well, I do have some explosives. Like, we could always just summon the Eater of Worlds. I mainly just want to get out of here. Especially if it's going to be cold on me. Okay, it stopped being cold. So it looks like we've got Corrupted Desert. That shouldn't be too hard. Are we still cold? Yeah, I'm still freezing. Yeah, I might make a new world before I do any like major progression. That ice biome is in a ridiculously awkward location for me. Is it just me, or does that, like, eyeball kind of look like a flying piece of sushi? You wonder, are you in expert mode? Duh. I might... If I run into trouble, I might switch to non-expert mode for some of the bosses. And then switch to expert mode for the accessories. But for the most part, I'm gonna be rolling expert mode this entire run. Probably gonna have to do research on how to put together some boss arenas though. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know much about that. Usually I just do like you know, the standard plank lineups, but I know there's some like really ridiculous ones. Okay. Summer's arrived. Bee swarm, weather's frenzies, and fire spread much faster than usual. Great. My favorite. Oh, right. Is it? Ah, it's E. Okay, so I do have a grappling hook. We made that just at the end of the previous one. Run. Flute. I want to do bard-related stuff, but it really does... Ow. It really does feel like I should mostly bother with bard if we ever do a modded multiplayer thing. It's probably pretty doable with, like, Calamity. Anything fancy in that? Not really. I should probably mine up these chests. Maybe. Well, seeing as I've got the Vine Whip. I've got the Vine Whip and everything else. I'm just gonna explore these caves. They seem a lot more interesting than the caves below my house. What was that? This is a new something or other. It's like a sword in the stone? Old nail. That's interesting. Juiced mod. That's a Hollow Knight reference. Okay. Probably get Durfin on it. I'd want to get Durfin Bird, to be totally honest. Durf will play anything with me. But I would prefer to only play games with Durf if it's familiar or easy to pick up. Because I find I kind of outpace him when it comes to learning new games. And that always makes me feel kind of like a... I wouldn't say a dick. But it's a weirdly uneven experience. Because... For those of you that don't know, got friends that I play with. It'd be impressive if people had no idea that I played with my friends. Durf is this lovely guy who's quite good at some games, like Nidhogg. Oh, sweet. Money. But he pretty much had never played video games before we met him. Like, he played some stuff on the N64. And he had like a couple of sim games, if I remember right. But so, trying to bring him into something like Terraria on expert mode would be a bit rough for the poor guy. Like, at least Bird had prior experience. Durf would just be in trouble. Oh, that's my penguin. I was trying to figure that out. Now, if he was interested in trying Terraria beforehand and, like, got familiar with it, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad, but he would lock up. And this isn't, like, a thing against him, it's just, like, you know, there's a lot to parse, and I'm a terrible teacher. I don't teach well, ever, for anything. Shell can attest to this. We were... Oh, jeez, I don't even remember exactly what we were doing. Recently. I think we were just having a conversation, but... I was trying to explain to her. In retrospect, this is just kind of awkward. It's kind of a neat hole up, but it's probably better that I just come back the way I came and whatnot. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I think we were talking about Stumped and what like a game or something, and so we're discussing the game and then Stumped. She's like, "What game are you gonna play with Stumped?" And I'm like, I just turn and I look at her and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, this is this game?" And for me, it was like, it was no leap of logic at all. Like, obviously, the game I'm looking at is the game that I'd play with Stumped if I do end up playing with Stumped. There's no guarantees. Don't press them about it or anything like that. It'd just be cool if it happened. And so, for me, what might be like a perfectly acceptable like bit of logic for somebody else might be completely arcane. And this is like this isn't just like a me talking to Shell thing. This is like a me with everybody thing, and it will always be like this. And so like as far as instruction goes, I'm just kind of useless. Oh, we never looted all the bottles. Should probably look into alchemy now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, art crystal. Yeah, part of the reason why I'm not going for any bosses is I'm kind of hoping I can get, I'm hoping I can get, you know, 400 or 500 health before I go too far. Well, 500 health is a little bit harder. But 400 health is probably quite reasonable. Keep chugging those. At some point, I might contact Price specifically. See if he wants to do, like, Isaac races or something. Because I know he played Isaac for a while. There's some other roguelikes, too. But that's the one I can think of. See, Terraria is pretty much self-explanatory. You'd think that, but, like, I remember when we were playing Terraria... when we were playing Terraria with the big group, like, half the group was just kind of annoyed because they had no idea what was going on. And they weren't enjoying themselves. There was a heart container over here, wasn't there? Yeah, there it is. And, like, especially for sandbox games, I pretty much refuse to play them until somebody else, until, you know, whomever I've been playing with, you know, once they've gotten a basic understanding of it, then I don't mind. Thanks. But until then, it's better that I maybe not play alone, but still. Hey, the arms dealer's shown up. What do we get? We get another one of these bronze candles. Not really sure how useful they are. Because, yeah, the basics for, like, running around and digging like this in Terraria, mad easy. Anybody can do that. It's the main issue for me, with other people and whatnot, is succulent. Oh, we got hit by a cactus worm. That's what happened. The main issue with me is once the game turns into pure boss rush mode, that's when it starts getting a little bit merciless and you actually need to know what you're doing. And, like... with Bird, it's not so bad, because, I think it's fun to watch Bird suffer, because he's funny when he's suffering. Poor Durf, Durf is one of those people that goes quiet, when he's having a tough time, which, you know, nothing against that. Should probably, what do we even get rid of? I don't know. I don't really use torches for much. I guess I could get rid of the recall potions, topaz, tungsten, whatever's. I've got a bunch of grenades. Let's get rid of the primordial magic. Probably need that the least. So yeah. Part of the reason why it's so easy for me to pick up a lot of game mechanics is, one, I'm not, like, afraid of failing. Which actually pisses off a lot of people, because then I just kind of look like an idiot. It's not uncommon for me to get, like, unkind comments on YouTube from people being like, how did you not get this immediately? And I'm like, I did. I'm just dicking around at this point to see, like, what else I can do. But it does kind of give me the advantage of, you know, being able to pick up a game like this rather quickly and, you know, run around, and get started while everybody else is, like, maybe a bit stuck. And this has always been kind of one of those, like, contentious bits with, like, Shell or some of my other friends, because they get pissed off because I have, you know, I master it quickly. And I don't get very good at games. Like, my maximum cap is low, but I can learn what I need to do real quick. You know what, let's just get rid of the grenades. I don't need money. I don't even know what a bronze candle's for. Get rid of the glow sticks. I don't know if Draconite shards are good either. I really wish there was actually a town portal system in this game. Let's see. That's why I'll oftentimes, like, we'll start a series cooperatively or whatever, and she will be mad because I make her look bad. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to just, like, show off. I just exist. I still don't think we can do Demonite. I could maybe bomb it. We've already got a magic mirror and stuff, so let's just leave this alone. Oh, spiderwebs. Probably make beds at some point. Yeah, if I check a bomb at this... I have a bunch of them, because if I could actually start collecting some Demonite, that'd be lovely. Do I even have bombs in my inventory? I don't. You know what? This whole inventory space situation is a nuisance. Let's see. Quick stack. I am very wealthy. Let's just dump all of my potions in. At the very least. What else do we have? I don't know if fiber cordage is helpful. Put in the old nail. Anything that I actually truly care about holding on to, I should probably toss in. Also, other thing I could actually do is put in ore. Because, I will always have ore in my inventory, and if I can, well... I guess that's actually not useful in the slightest. The bars I probably should store. Yeah, let's store the bars for now. The armor, I'll just move that over. And the umbrella. Okay, that'll help. A bit. I don't seem... I don't have any of those. Hey, thanks for the resub, Death. Okay, over here, can I make the, yes, I can make a mana crystal. Perfect. So do I just straight up not have any bombs in my inventory? I get lead ore, I get grenades. Yeah, no bombs. Or I had grenades. They're gone. Yeah, fight the eye, it'll give you a lot of Demonite. Oh, I'm aware. Alright, this thing is no slouch. This might actually be, like, better for adventuring than my, Oh. This red slime has something in it. I don't know. Didn't have anything pretty important. Yeah, the scythes are great. They seem perfect for adventuring. I'm not sure how great they would be against bosses. I guess if you could get the... I know there's a piece of armor that makes it that you heal on, that you heal based on radiant damage. I guess that could... Come on. Jump out the hole. Yay. Much reason to be here. Not really. I could just mow over... Oh, right. I got the vine whip now. And yeah, I'm not gonna bother with too much tungsten. It's nice, but very rapidly going to just end up pointless. The armor is past wall of flesh, sadly. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, boulder trap. Ow! Whoa! I did not realize just how little HP I had. After that, I almost died. Okay. And we still need more platinum. That's the main thing I'm hunting for here. That and more thorium. Thorium. There we go. Let's see. There's an unlimited recall potion that allows you to return to where you were. From Louis AFK. Unfortunately, I can't do Louis AFK, because it would conflict with my current RPG mod. Which, I mean, I might be able to switch them out, but, my bet is I'm locked in on this one. What's that? Is that copper? It doesn't look like copper, but yeah, it's copper. It looked weird. Cobwebs. Okay, yeah, a lot of recall potions and stuff. Ow. Wish you could kind of just destroy those with an attack. That's not the end of the world. Okay, there's also a boulder trap there. Not entirely sure where that's headed. Okay, so what do we do? I guess we can keep going down. We've got a consistent natural cave system. I should probably just keep following it to its conclusion. Do I have vein miner? No, I don't. I'm not sure about vein miner, just because it feels counter to Terraria to have vein mining enabled. I'm not gonna judge anybody for having vein miner, but it feels wrong to me. So I decided it's better to just not. That's an interesting mushroom. Can I teal mushroom? Interesting. Because yeah, for me, one of the reasons why I like Terraria is just the active digging into the world and stuff. Later in the base game, you get OP mining equipment anyway. Yep. I wonder when we're gonna fight that big pseudo-worm thing that keeps rumbling through the world. Oh, thorium. Freaking finally. I need a bunch of this stuff. I remember back when this game was still fresh, and I think I think hard mode had maybe just come out or something, but you know, I was playing with my brother and my friends and whatnot, and okay, yeah, the scythes are effective, but I wouldn't say they're nearly as powerful as just fisting. Then again, this fist might just be stupid strong. Bit of both, really. What is that guy? Who are you? Earthen Golem. Huh. I'm gonna punch it. Face. I'm not sure where he came from. Crowno devours his... What? Stop. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh, suspicious looking eye. Alright, so we can fight the Eye of Cthulhu at the very least tonight. Let's see. Is that a... It's a keg. I think I actually need one of those. Let's get rid of the primordial magic. Let's get rid of the brown pressure plate, the dart trap. I bet I could actually use some of these things, but... I don't care enough to bother. Let me see. I'm probably going to hold on to the chests. To get rid of the rotten chunks. I am coming for you, creature. Have I leveled up yet? Nah, still haven't leveled up. That's the other reason why I'm just kind of wandering around. I can just kind of level doing this. I also have, like, no healing items. Certainly probably isn't doing me many favors. There we go. I love the IV whip. Oh, right, I was going to tell a story about my brother and myself. So back when this game was fairly new, I think maybe Terraria 1.0 was out-ish. Might not have been. Very hard to remember. Whatever patch added the Hamdrax. So that might have actually been 1.0 or something like that, I don't remember. But the Hamdrax was out. So I just gave my brother and myself the Hamdrax, and we were just going to town on the world. It was really satisfying. And so, like, the idea of vein mining just kind of runs counter to that. And I don't even know what hit me there. Platinum over there. A little bit of amethyst, though inventory's full again. Teal mushrooms. Teal dye. Okay. What is this? Smooth coal. Might be useful. piggy. Okay, let's deposit some of these things. What is hitting me? Oh. I forgot. Things like to hide in the world and fight me. I'm going to be ridiculously wealthy by the time this, by the time we hit hard mode, which is going to mean nothing because things get really expensive. Try to get the flying pig from the tokens. I actually can already get the flying pig. I might buy it anyway. I just felt guilty about getting the flying pig. Like, once again, I don't wanna sequence break too hard. I'm trying to play this as close to legitimate as I can without like completely destroying, or without making it totally boring. I don't know. So like stuff like the boss tokens, I'm like, well, at some point. Oh shit, we found the dungeon. Means I should probably stop if I accidentally, like, blast my way in here. In any kind of way. I'm gonna be in trouble. Probably means I kind of want to head for the surface. I mean, luckily we can just kind of hang out on the edge of the dungeon. Pretty much without any problems. You're getting a lot of thorium. Still haven't solved my lighting problems yet, though. If you guys have any suggestions on that, I'm kind of all ears. Go for it. If you haven't earned your way into the dungeon, you just get insta-gibbed. If I recall correctly. It's, kind of a mean cuss. That's all I really remember. Okay, so I'm deep enough to get that speed boost. Or we've already had it this entire time. Yeah, torches. No, it's true. So part of it is, the reason why I have very little interest in torches and using them is because the usual hotkey for quick placement is busted for me. Okay. I don't know why it is, but, effectively, I can't press shift to put a torch down. One of my mods decided it would be a great idea to disable that function. Yeah, fight the Eater of Worlds, it'll give you the light pet. Yeah. That probably, I'm not entirely sure if I'm capable of fighting him yet, though. Maybe, we need some AoE. Wander try V. Holy shit, there we go. I've been asking for that, for the past couple sessions. Somebody in YouTube is going to be losing their goddamn mind over that. Shout out to you, person losing their mind over the fact that I can't, that I didn't know that about that hotkey. Yeah, I might have changed the key binding. I was trying to look, but I don't want to sit there forever just staring at the key binding when I could just wear a mining lamp. Mining helmet? There we go. Ow. 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 Holy shit. Okay. Let's just leave. This place sucks. Okay. Can I do quick stack? It doesn't look like it quick stacks into the pig, unfortunately. Well, let's grab the bars. Let's grab those. The rest of this stuff can probably hang out in here, no problem. I got 64 gold. I should probably figure out what I need to do. Okay, let's see. Crafting. Thorium bars. It's not as many as I was hoping. Damn it. Oh, we've got bees. Bees! We're good. Okay. Close those doors. The bees can probably still get in, no problem. With this setup. Okay. Let's see. Silver bar. I can make a thorium boomerang. I could make a thorium helmet. I don't think I've made any other thorium bits. We can also do... Oh, Draconite blade. Draconite pickaxe is worse than what I've got. Furious forging. Might be for more Draconite equipment. Okay, let's quick stack everything down. Do we have a bunch of ore that I can still work with? Yeah, platinum bars. Getting there. So I can make some platinum equipment at the very least. I've already got a better pickaxe. Large amethyst. Minecart. Oh yeah. Let's make a minecart. I'm not going to use it that much. But it's good to have. Want melee gear? Probably, yeah. Oh. Icy. Okay, the icy set is interesting. What is this? Icy shards. Lance Cube Fury. I'm curious what this is. It's probably like a shuriken or a boomerang or whatever. What else can I make? I could make the money trough. I just feel really weird about doing so. So I'll probably wait on the money trough until we at least fight the boss that gives me the associated thing. Okay, Cold Front is light disc, but weaker. Got it. No mod for a better inventory. I couldn't find any immediately. Admittedly, I wasn't looking that hard, but it didn't pop up on my list. So, chill to the core. I mean, I've only got 9 icy shards. I could go back and get more. But I bet pursuing thorium equipment is a lot more defense. What about platinum? Even more. Okay, 35. So I can pretty much use up all of my platinum to make the chest piece. I mean, once I get Demonite, I'll be good. Yeah, sure. Oh, and I can make thorium greaves. Sure. We'll be a bit of a hodgepodge here. But it's better than nothing else. See, I do have, like, great swords and stuff. But that's nothing I can immediately work with. Okay, the money trough drops during the blood moon. Okay, so once we get our first blood moon, then I can safely say sure. Okay, so we're gonna put in the chests. Just the chests. I guess I could do quick stack. I guess let's do sort inventory quick stack all. Okay, so I can sort not an insubstantial amount of this stuff. Let me see. So I've got a bunch of new people. What's this guy? Desmond, Shine Shoes, Shop. He doesn't have anything new, and I don't think I'm going to replace my slow fall. Let's see. You have platinum chest and legs already. Nope, it's tungsten. Fairly important difference. Okay. Josh, we've got the quest. So we've got the King Slime Hunt. Supply ingredients. Interesting, so this guy will cook for me. Actually, why are these ridiculously cheap? I'll have to look into ingredients, see how the cook works. But this would be... I mean, I guess it's not that much better than the other stuff. So we've already bought stuff from this guy. I'll have to see how the cook works. This is just the painter, so he's about as useful as he's not. We also have a rocket jumper. Great for rocket jump training. Interdasting. Ulfer. Story. And he has nothing. Okay, so we have to defeat a boss before he can do anything for us. What's Charlie? Oh, he sells chests. Fair enough. Let's sell the, shurikens. One of these magic mirrors. I'm not entirely sure what the crit chance... Like, I don't think I get any kind of bonus with that in my inventory. Okay. Dude, my equipment didn't look like tungsten. It's tungsten! I know what I'm doing. Oh, the tungsten chest actually gives me a light radius. I wonder how much. Holy shit, that platinum chainmail makes me tanky. That's even more health regen. I really like the extra modifications. Okay. What I'd like to do is get like a bunch of things that give me that. Okay, options. You know, in retrospect, I should have never gotten the rope coils. I should have just kept them as regular rope. Uh-oh. That's a bad. Didn't mean to do that. Gotta aim. Gotta make sure they don't land as rope coils. Gotta make sure I don't blow up my own base. Okay, so... The reason why I want regular rope... I guess I should probably kill these things. Get infinite shurikens. I don't know if I care. Like, I'm probably gonna be, Fister Man for a while. Okay, this is really funny looking. Whee! There might be a way to convert rope coils into regular rope that works better than this. But I don't know it. Also, this looks really funny. But yeah, I'll probably experiment with like throwing weapons and the like over the course of this series. But for now, it's melee. Oh, shurikens have piercing. Okay, I'll see if there's a easy way to get like actually infinite shurikens. I should have some means of making them. But yeah, if you're wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm trying to get all of my rope back. I was converting it up into rope coils. But turns out that's dumb. So I'm just chucking these around. Unfortunately, the conversion rate is kind of awkward. You have half melee, half throwing with the goo glove. You're right about that. The main thing is I'm probably not going to use the goo glove much past this point. The fist is just too strong. Like, I'm going into battle and it is... I don't need no finest potions, I just need finest fists. I was about to say fistings, and I'm like, wait a second. That makes Potion Seller a little bit weirder. Fistomancer, I'm going into battle and I need your finest fisting. You sure about that? Oh, that would be... That'd be weird poops. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because space is cool, and I'm building a rope on the sky. Because that's a thing. Wow. Okay, this took considerably less rope than I thought it would require. Oh, let's go down a bit. Maybe like right here? Because we don't want it to be all the way up top. It starts to get a bit fiddly if I'm, like, way up here. You're building rope on rope, not on sky. I'm sorry. My understanding of physics is no matter how you frame this situation, none of this made any sense. Whee! Space. Let's see, remember on hard mode, mini-bosses spawn up here. Oh, I know. That's entirely intentional. My goal, to some degree, is eventually use this as a, farming spot. Oh, right. I probably need this sucker for just a little bit more lateral speed. Whee! We might have had a bit of one right here.